The starship Horizon moved slowly through the dark space. Inside, the crew was quiet but alert. They were near an alien sector known for its strange and advanced civilizations. The humans had come to explore, but also to show that they were strong, even if their technology was not the best. Jack Miller stood by the window of the ship's control room. He watched the stars and thought about what would happen when they met the aliens. Jack was a soldier and an engineer. He was good at fixing things and fighting when needed. Around him, other crew members prepared their gear. They had guns, knives, and some small explosives, simple weapons compared to what they believed the aliens had. The aliens were different. They had long, thin bodies and large eyes. Their ships were smooth and shiny. When the Horizon entered their space, alien sensors quickly picked up the human ship. Soon, a message came. The aliens wanted to talk. Captain Lavra Banks, the leader of the humans, stood in front of the crew. She was calm and strong. "Remember," she said, "they may look down on us, but we have something they do not expect. We are quick and smart. We will show them the power of human mind and will." The ship slowed down and a small alien vessel approached. It looked strange and very clean. The alien ship landed on a nearby asteroid. Jack and his team were ready to meet the aliens face to face. When the humans stepped out, the aliens looked at them with surprise. The aliens' weapons were far more advanced, glowing energy rifles and armor that seemed almost alive. The humans only had simple metal guns and leather gear. The aliens whispered among themselves, clearly thinking humans were weak. Jack did not feel afraid. He knew that weapons were not only about power. Sometimes it was about how you use them. He looked at a small rock near his feet and smiled. The battle was not over yet. The aliens made a formal greeting. They spoke in a calm voice, but it held a tone of doubt. "Your weapons are primitive," one said. "Why do you come here with such weak tools?" Jack's partner, Sarah Collins, stepped forward. She was a smart tactician. "We come to learn and survive," she said. "We do not need the best tools if we know how to use what we have." The aliens looked confused. They were used to fighting with the best machines and technology. They had never met a race that could turn simple things into powerful weapons. Jack and Sarah led the humans back to their ship. Inside, they began to plan. They would show the aliens that humans could turn anything, even the simplest things, into weapons. The aliens would be shocked by human creativity and strength. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. The aliens watched the humans closely. They still thought the humans were weak. Their weapons were strange and old-fashioned. The aliens had bright energy rifles and shields that could stop almost anything. The humans had guns that used bullets and small knives. It seemed like a big difference. Alien General Vicker laughed when he saw the human soldiers. "They have no chance," he told his officers. "Their weapons are useless against us." Jack Miller and his team listened to the aliens' words but did not reply. They knew the aliens did not understand human strength. The humans were not scared. Instead, they started looking for ways to use their simple tools better. Jack looked around the ship. Broken parts, tools, wires, and small machines were everywhere. To the aliens, these things were garbage. But to Jack, they were resources. He started taking pieces and fixing them into small devices. Some parts could be used to make traps. Others could be turned into weapons. Sarah Collins was in the planning room. She studied the maps of the alien planet nearby. "We can use the environment to our advantage," she said. "If we turn what is around us into weapons, the aliens will not expect it." The humans began training. They practiced using their guns, but also learned how to throw rocks and use sticks as clubs. They tested small traps made from broken wires and pieces of metal. They worked in teams, learning to move quietly and quickly. The aliens watched with surprise. They saw the humans building strange things. Some alien soldiers even came close to see how the humans worked. The aliens began to feel confused. How could these simple weapons cause problems? One day, an alien scout reported that humans were using parts of the ship to build strange tools. The alien commanders called a meeting. "This is unusual," said Vecker. "They are not just fighting. They are making new weapons from nothing." The humans were ready. Jack showed Sarah a small device he had made. It was simple but strong. It could catch an enemy by surprise. Sarah smiled. "This is only the beginning," she said. The aliens were still proud of their advanced weapons, but a small fear started to grow. They did not know what humans would do next. The humans were different. They could turn anything into a weapon. Even things the aliens thought useless. Jack and Sarah knew the battle was far from over. They had to keep using their creativity and courage. The aliens might have better machines, but humans had something more powerful, their mind and their will to survive. ******. The day of the first fight came quickly. The humans and aliens were near a small rocky planet. The aliens believed their advanced weapons would make the battle easy. They did not expect the humans to fight back in a new way. Jack Miller led his team quietly through the rough ground. Around them were rocks, broken trees, and metal scraps from old machines. Jack pointed at a narrow path between two large boulders. "We can use this," he said. "Set traps and be ready." The humans worked fast. They tied wires to rocks and built small devices that could make loud noises or catch enemies' feet. They used metal scraps to make sharp spikes hidden in the ground. Every tool was simple, but it could hurt the aliens. The aliens moved forward confidently. Their energy weapons shined in the sun. But when they reached the trap area, many fell into pits or got caught in wires. The trap slowed them down and caused confusion. Alien General Veecker was angry. "These humans are clever," he said, "but their weapons are still weak." Jack smiled. He watched from a small hill. He threw a rock into the bush. Suddenly, a hidden net fell on some aliens. Others were caught by sharp spikes. The humans attacked quickly, using their knives and guns. The aliens tried to fight back with their energy rifles, but the rocky ground made it hard for them to move fast. The humans knew the land well. They worked as a team, helping each other. Even when the aliens had better weapons, the humans used the environment to their advantage. Sarah Collins called out orders. "Stay low, use the rocks, keep moving." The aliens were surprised. They had never seen such a battle before. Their machines were powerful, but the humans' tactics were stronger. Every rock and broken tool was a weapon in human hands. After hours, the aliens had to retreat. They lost many soldiers. The humans stood tall, tired but proud. Jack looked at the aliens leaving. "This is only the start," he said. "We will keep fighting smart." Back on their ship, the humans talked about the battle. They knew they could win not because of their guns, but because of their mind and will. They would keep turning anything around them into weapons. The aliens were shocked. They had never expected such power from simple things. The humans were not just fighters, they were survivors. And they would prove it again. After the first fight, the humans did not stop. They knew the aliens would come back stronger. Jack Miller and Sarah Collins worked day and night to find new ways to fight. Sarah studied the plants on the alien planet. She found that some plants had strong, sharp leaves and sticky sap. She thought these could be used as weapons. "We can use nature to help us," she told Jack. "The aliens will not expect that," Jack agreed. He and the team began to collect the plants. They mixed the sticky sap with small rocks and made new traps. They used sharp leaves like knives. Every part of the planet was now a tool for war. The humans also looked at alien technology. They found pieces of broken machines and old weapons. Even though the aliens had better machines, many parts were not working. The humans took these parts and changed them. Jack made a small device that could throw sparks and smoke. It was not a big weapon, but it could confuse the enemy. The team tested it many times until it worked well. Meanwhile, the aliens watched the humans carefully. They saw the strange new weapons and traps. Alien General Vicker did not like what he saw. These humans are not weak, he said. They are using the world in ways we do not understand. The aliens tried to copy some human ideas. They cut some plants and tried to make traps, but it did not work well. Their soldiers were used to strong machines, not small tricks. Back with the humans, Jack and Sarah planned their next move. "We will surprise them," Jack said. "We will show them that humans can fight with anything." The humans practiced every day. They learned to use the new weapons quickly. They trained to be quiet and fast. The small traps and new tools made them strong. When the aliens attacked again, they were shocked. The humans used the plants and smoke devices to hide and confuse them. Sharp leaves cut the aliens when they got close. Small explosions from the devices scared them. The aliens lost many soldiers once again. They began to realize the humans were not just simple fighters. They were clever and brave. They could use anything, even the smallest thing, as a weapon. Jack and Sarah stood together after the fight. They knew the war was not over, but they were ready. The humans had learned to fight like never before. The aliens started to fear the humans' creativity. They did not expect that turning anything into a weapon could be so strong. ***. Jack and Sarah worked hard with their team. They wanted to make better weapons from what they had. The humans were not just fighting with guns and knives anymore. They used their minds to build new tools from old and broken things. One day, Jack found some alien chemicals. He was careful but curious. He mixed the chemicals with metal scraps and made small explosions. They were not big like the aliens' energy bombs, but they worked well to stop enemies. Jack showed the team how to use them safely. Sarah helped by teaching soldiers how to use these new weapons. She told them to be smart and quick. "We must think like the aliens don't expect us to," she said. "We turn their world against them." The humans used sticks, wires, and rocks too. They made sharp weapons and traps everywhere. Even their clothes were used as tools. Some soldiers had belts with hidden knives or metal pieces to hit enemies. The aliens were surprised. They had never seen such strange weapons. Their machines were strong, but the humans' creativity was stronger. Every fight, the humans hurt. More alien soldiers. The aliens had to change their plans. Alien General Vicker was worried. He called his commanders. "We cannot fight like before," he said. "The humans use everything around them as a weapon. We must find a new way." The humans knew the battle was hard, but they were ready. Jack and Sarah planned a new attack. This time, they used everything they had made. Explosions, traps, sharp tools, and teamwork. The fight was fierce. The aliens had bright energy guns and strong armor, but the humans were fast and smart. They used smoke from Jack's devices to hide. They set traps to stop the aliens. They fought with knives and small bombs. Many aliens were hurt. They could not believe simple things were so dangerous. The humans were like a storm, using everything to win. After the fight, the aliens had to go back. They lost many soldiers and felt fear. They saw that humans were different, not because of their machines, but because of their minds. Jack looked at his team. They were tired, but happy. "We showed them what humans can do," he said. "We turn anything into a weapon." Sarah smiled. "We will keep fighting smart. The aliens will never forget us. The humans had changed the battle. They used their courage and creativity. No matter what they had, they would make it work. Asterisk, 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 the humans knew the next battle would be harder. The aliens were angry and would come back with more soldiers and new weapons. Jack and Sarah worked quickly to prepare. Their teams. Jack looked at the small devices he had built. They could make loud noises, throw smoke, and even catch enemies in nets. These were not big machines, but they could stop a strong enemy if used well. Sarah studied the maps again. She found narrow paths, rocky hills, and thick forests. We can use these places, she told the team. The aliens cannot move easily. Here, we will make traps and hide in the shadows. The humans trained hard. They practiced moving quietly and working together. They learned to trust each other and think fast. Every soldier knew how to use the new weapons. When the aliens arrived, they had many ships and soldiers. They looked ready to win. But the humans were ready too. The battle started near the rocky hills. The aliens moved fast, using their energy, guns and armor, but the humans used the smoke devices to hide. They set traps with sharp sticks and nets made from wires. The aliens fell into the traps and could not move. Jack and Sarah led small groups. They worked as one team. One group would make noise to distract the enemy, while others attacked from behind. The aliens were surprised and confused. Their strong machines could not stop the human tricks. The humans were fast and smart. They used the land and their tools to fight better than before. Many alien soldiers were hurt. Some had never seen such fighting. They started to lose hope. General Vicker watched the battle from his ship. He was angry but also afraid. These humans are not just fighters, he said. They are clever and strong. We must find a new way, or lose this war. The humans did not stop. They kept moving and fighting. Even when tired, they used every tool they had made. They were brave and never gave up. At the end of the day, the aliens had to retreat. The humans had won again. The small devices and traps worked better than any big weapon. Jack and Sarah stood together, tired but proud. We showed them what humans can do, Jack said. It is not about big machines. It is about using what you have with your mind, Sarah smiled. The aliens will never forget us. We are more than just fighters. We are survivors. The humans had changed the battle. They had turned the land and simple tools into powerful weapons. And the war was far from over. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. The aliens were angry after losing many battles. They wanted to learn how humans fought. General Vicker sent his best soldiers to find out more about the humans. Their goal was to capture Jack Miller and study him. Jack knew the aliens might try something like this. He stayed careful and worked with Sarah Collins to protect their team. One night, the aliens attacked the human camp. They moved quietly and quickly. Some humans were caught by surprise. Jack fought bravely but was captured after a strong struggle. Sarah was shocked but stayed calm. She gathered the remaining soldiers. We will rescue Jack, she said. We cannot let the aliens learn our secrets. Sarah planned a rescue mission. She used all the tricks she had learned. She told the soldiers how to use smoke bombs and traps to hide and confuse the enemy. The rescue team moved quietly through the dark forest. They avoided alien patrols and used every shadow to hide. Sarah led the group with courage and smart thinking. When they reached the alien camp, they saw Jack tied and guarded by 2 aliens. The rescue team acted fast. They threw smoke bombs and set traps. The aliens were confused and scared. Jack broke free and helped fight. Together, the humans beat the alien guards. They moved quickly to escape before more aliens arrived. Back at the human base, Jack and Sarah talked about the attack. They want to know how we turn anything into a weapon, Jack said. But we must never let them learn, Sarah agreed. Our creativity and teamwork are our greatest weapons. We will keep our secrets and use everything around us to win. The humans kept working hard. They made new tools from old parts and nature. They turned clothes into armor and sticks into strong weapons. The aliens tried to copy humans but failed. Their soldiers were used to machines and strong weapons, not small tricks and quick thinking. The war was changing. The aliens began to respect the humans. Some even wondered if they could fight like them. Jack and Sarah knew their strength was not just in weapons. It was in their spirit and mind. They had learned to survive and fight in any way possible. The humans were ready for the next battle. They would keep using their creativity to turn anything into a weapon. The aliens would never expect what humans would do next. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. After the rescue, the humans felt stronger. They believed in their power to survive and win. Jack and Sarah kept working to improve their weapons and plans. They knew the aliens would try again. One day, some aliens captured a few human soldiers. The humans were worried but hopeful. These captured soldiers talked to Jack and Sarah about their time with the aliens. The aliens were surprised by human courage and ideas. Some aliens even began to ask questions. They wanted to understand how humans could fight so well with simple tools. Jack and Sarah heard this and felt hope. Maybe some aliens could see humans not as enemies but as strong and smart beings. Jack spoke to the captured soldiers. "Our strength is in our mind and heart," he said. "We never stop trying. We turn anything around us into a weapon." The humans worked hard to free their friends. They planned carefully, using new traps and tricks. When the time came, they moved fast and saved the captured soldiers. This act showed the aliens that humans cared for each other. They were not just fighters, but a team with a strong spirit. Some aliens started to respect the humans. They saw that humans could survive and fight in ways no one expected. Sarah said, "Our creativity and teamwork are the best weapons. No machine or energy gun can beat that." The humans prepared for the next fight. They used everything they had: old machine parts, plants, rocks, and even their clothes. Every item became a weapon or a tool for survival. The aliens came with more soldiers and new weapons. But the humans were ready. They used smoke bombs, traps, and sharp tools to confuse and stop the aliens. The battle was hard and long. But the humans never gave up. They fought with courage and smart plans. The aliens lost again. They saw that humans were different, not because of machines or power, but because of their will and mind. After the fight, Jack and Sarah looked at their team. "We have shown the aliens that humans can do anything," Jack said. "We turn even the simplest thing into a weapon." Sarah smiled. "We will keep fighting smart and brave. The aliens will always remember us." The war was not over, but the humans had changed everything. They had shown that with courage and creativity, any object can become a weapon. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. The final battle was near. Jack Miller and Sarah Collins knew this fight would decide the war. The humans had worked hard to be ready. They had learned to turn everything around them into weapons. The aliens arrived with many soldiers and big ships. Their weapons were strong and bright. But the humans were not afraid. They had traps, smoke bombs, sharp tools, and their strong minds. Jack and Sarah gathered the soldiers. "Remember," Jack said, "it's not the weapons but how we use them. Stay smart, stay fast." The battle began on a rocky field. The aliens fired their energy guns, but the humans used smoke bombs to hide. The air was full of noise and dust. The humans moved quickly, setting traps and using sticks and rocks as weapons. Sarah led a small group to surprise the aliens from behind. They used sharp sticks and metal scraps to fight close. The aliens were shocked. They had never seen humans fight like this. Many aliens fell into traps made from wires and sharp rocks. Others were hit by small explosions from Jack's devices. The humans worked as one team. They helped each other and never stopped. The aliens fought back with their energy weapons, but the humans were too clever. They used the land in there. Simple tools to win small battles. General Vickers saw his soldiers lose. He was angry and scared. He called his commanders. "We cannot stop these humans. Their strength is not in machines, but in their mind and will." The humans kept fighting hard. Even when tired, they used every weapon they had made. Their courage and teamwork were strong. After hours, the aliens had to retreat. They lost many soldiers and ships. The humans had won the final battle. Jack looked at the battlefield. "We showed them what humans can do," he said. "We don't need the best machines. We use what we have and fight with our mind." Sarah smiled. "The aliens will never forget us. We are survivors. We can turn anything into a weapon." The humans had changed the war. They had used courage, creativity, and teamwork. They had made simple things into powerful weapons. The aliens left with respect and fear. They knew humans were different. Humans were strong not because of machines, but because of their spirit. The story ended with hope. The humans had proven that no matter what they had, they could win by using their mind and will. After the final battle, peace slowly returned to the area. The aliens and humans both felt the change. The humans had won not with the best technology, but with their courage and clever minds. Jack Miller and Sarah Collins stood on a hill looking at the stars. They knew this was only the beginning of a new chapter. The aliens had learned something important. Humans could turn anything into a weapon if they needed to. The alien leaders came to talk with the humans. They no longer looked down on them. Instead, they showed respect. "You are different," one alien said. "Your strength is not in machines, but in your spirit and mind." Jack nodded. "We fight to survive. We use what we have." "That is our power," Sarah smiled. "We hope to work together, not just fight. There is much we can learn from each other." The humans and aliens began to build a new friendship. The humans shared their ideas about using simple things to solve problems. The aliens shared their advanced technology. Jack and Sarah became leaders in this new time. They showed that humans were not just fighters, but also creators and thinkers. They helped others see that strength comes in many forms. The humans stayed ready. They knew challenges could come again, but they were confident. They could face anything because they could use everything around them as a tool or a weapon. Back on their ship, the crew talked about the future. They dreamed of new adventures, new worlds to explore, and new friends to meet. They were proud of how far they had come. The story ended with hope and promise. Humans had proved that their greatest weapon was not a gun or machine. It was their mind, their will, and their ability to adapt. No matter what happened, humans would keep fighting, creating, and surviving. They would always turn anything into a weapon, if they had to, and the universe would never forget the day aliens were shocked by human strength, not because of technology, but because of the human spirit. ****.